Okay, today we will have actually our server station to see what is inside and see what we can recover from it. It look like I have a little bit too close camera. It's quite heavy. The front of it look like this, and maybe I just change the camera. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. That look a bit better. If it's come to some small pieces or something, I will change the camera again so we can exactly see what I'm doing. Actually, this video will be quite long because it's quite big things, and that's the point. Because recycling it's quite a time taking things. To see all the details, yeah, it takes time. A little bit more light. Doesn't help so much. Okay, first we remove this piece of metal what can't fit into the big scape, big drawers. There's many that kind of stations. So it gets a little bit smaller, few centimeters, but I hope it will help to turn it and move it in my small work area. Yeah, I think just iron. Yeah, exactly. And the other side, one more. Another piece of iron. Okay, let's take the main covers. There's two small buttons. I believe I have to push and pull in here. It should come easily, but not on this one. So I just help myself a little bit with the screwdriver. Yeah, it's coming. There we go. Another piece of iron. This one is a little bit too big to fit in my iron bucket. Yeah, and let's see, what do we have in here? Okay, now maybe I change the camera again so you can exactly see what I'm doing. Mm. Okay, we can begin from maybe what we see in here. Let's remove hard disks. Server has very smart system for this, because you have to just push something and then pull the lever, and there we go. We have hard disk with this contain 250 gigabytes with special case, some extra case, what is just screwed to it. What's inside the hard disk I think I showed in one of the another video. This I will just take to apart later. But there's one more. So I got two hard disks. Both of them is 250 gigabytes. Let's put it to a side. Yeah. I'm also having here some CD drive. How to take it out? Should be also easy because it's server. But let's just take out the cables. Cables have, each one has some kind of plating, what is standing, what it is for. This is quite nice. I'm just cutting these ribbons because, yeah, just holding together all these things. Yeah, one cable away. No, there is one more cable for floppy disk drive. Yes, it is on the front. Actually, I didn't even see it. Okay. Let's took it out also. Power cable, go away. And from the floppy also has to go away. I see one screw in here. Let's see if it's help. Oh, there's one more. No. CD-ROM and floppy drive, it go out together in such a piece. Of course, we can separate it. There is few screws to make it. Actually, this CD-ROM by the sizes look like from the laptop, but it's not. So here we have casing and CD-ROM and floppy drive. In the floppy, we have actually a little bit gold connectors here. Not so much, but always something. Just drop it to a side. Let's see CD-ROM. No, maybe it is from the laptop model, because it's some kind of special connector on it. And if I take it out, this small piece, it has some other entrance. It doesn't stand to what it fits, but there is something like this. And I believe each one, this one and this one, contains gold plated pins. So I will save it. No, now I need small screwdriver. If I only can find it in my mess. Oh, it fell out itself. Yeah, there we have CD-ROM drive. Almost like from the laptops. So here we have a little bit both. And yeah, that's it for now with this. And some kind of casing. Casing is, yeah, iron. Okay, let's go further. What do we have in here? Some kind of covers. I just glue it. Plastic. I think it's regulate the airflow. Nice and long screws. And we got CPU heating. Nice and big. Fun. I believe it makes a lot of noise. No, I need to take another one out so I can unconnect the cables. Yeah, there's a second one. Kind of ribbons again. Come out. One fan. Second one. They're actually not even dirty. I don't see any dates on it. Okay, let's go further. What do we have more in here? This is our cables from CD-ROM and floppy disk. And actually this server has connection with the hard disk, not like most of it. They call it SCSI connection, so the many computers can use it at once. But they work on SATA cables. Oh, there is some extra PCI port, or maybe not extra, but they just change the position of the cards, what you can put inside, so all cover can be very flat. It has, I think, like 4 or 5 centimeter height. But anyway, here we have nice gold fingers and PCI port. It also contains gold pins. Not so much gold on it, but always something. Right, this is iron. Okay, this is trash. Another ribbon here and here. Some kind of security for cables so they don't cut by touching the metals in here. So one SATA cable. These connectors in here, also contain gold. Another one. There is our floppy disk cable. This connectors is also contain gold. Same as the CD-ROM cable. Both connectors. Older models has all pins plated with the gold. New one has only end. So this is, what is this cable? I don't know what this cable, but it's running to hard disks. No, it's standing on the mainboard. There's connection for LEDs to the hard disk. But it also contains golden plated pins, not pills. Yeah, what do we have in here? Some jumper connection, small things. Most of it also contain gold. Another contact. There we have two bricks with RAM memory. So we have gold plated connections here. I believe also in these chips can be some. Stand on it, it has 512 megabytes. One and same another one. So it has 1 gigabyte of RAM. Go to a site. Let's go further. Let's take out mainboard. There we have power supply connection. Oh, this one sitting out. Actually, all power supplies here. It's much totally different size like normal computers. Let's take out the mainboard. Let's see. What it has on it. There is a few more screws. And there's much more screws like on the normal mainboard. But actually this one doesn't look so different. It's only missed a AGP port for the graphic card or something like this. Because in the servers it doesn't need doesn't use it anyway. Now maybe we'll see what we have on the CPU heatsink. This is nice and full copper CPU sink. Okay, nice big piece of copper. It's quite heavy. And CPU we have Intel Pentium 4 3.0 gigahertz on the PGA 478. So it's not so bad. This goes to CPUs. Here we have one more heatsink. Also, this contact here where processor was sitting is filled with gold pins. So it would be also worth to take it out from this board before you throw it out. This heatsink is mainly alu, except this piece of wire what's holding on the place. Here on this chip I can see some gold tracing. On this one I can also see gold tracing. All these connectors, no, this one you cannot see. I'm trying to adjust it a little bit. Yeah, there is some kind of connections. I missed one screw or something. Yes, look like there it is. There we have all mainboard. And there was this cable. This cable is now it's running to the start button and reset. Yeah, so in here we got some gold trays. This one, yeah, it's also by the corner. Here's another small one. And here there is one jumper. So there's another one. All these connectors, it's gold plated. Also here is one, quite big. And here is gold plated pins. And here and here and in every of these ports, PCI. From the other side look like this, so nothing special. Let's just scratch a piece of this plug, so see if it's gold or just copper. No, it's getting red, so it's just copper. I find until now only two boards with the gold plated patches. And here also we have some connection sticks like network, VGA and serial and USB. They also have gold plated connections. That's it for the main board. This one is actually a size of normal one. What do we have more? No, there is something. Oh, it was sitting under the CPU. It was extra heatsink, and it holds this heatsink, this copper one, on top of it. But this is just iron. Also some kind of extra isolation. There is. What else we can do? There is some kind of small circuit boards for steering our hard disks. More screws. there we have two SATA connections with gold in it. Some kind of jumpers. A bit more gold-plated connections. Rest, I believe it's just trash, but I'll take it out later. Now we still have this power button and reset. Two more screws. Come out. Don't wanna come out. Why doesn't wanna come out? Another cable with gold plated pins. Looks like IDE or floppy cable, but it's a little bit smaller. Not so wide like the other ones. Why don't want to come out? Is it has more screws or what? Yes, indeed, it has more screws. Take out two, but it has one more. Yeah, and it comes out easily. Few LEDs, two switches, one I'm already broke. These switches could also contain silver, like this small piece. Not so big amount, but yeah, and here is gold-plated connections. That's it for the power switches. We can also take out this power supply somehow, I believe. Only two screws holding it actually. It is actually silver, so it has to be very easy to replace anything. Okay, one more. And a piece of metal. Come out. No, it won't come out. This way. No, it's going this way. Another security for the cables. But otherwise this casing is nice and round. So I think probably without this security will be also not cut. But so we have one small ventilator here. Small fan. This one actually blow air in there. That's saying this stripe over here. And there we have another one plus electricity connection. From this I will just cut out the cables, and that's it for power supply. What do we have left? All casing is already empty. Few screws left in it. Front side is looks like this right now. I believe this two pieces is aluminum, but yeah, I will just take it later. And that's it for the server. No, I see one more cable in here, and it go to, where did it go? Somewhere under this, and it's has no marking what it does. Oh, now I find out there is some kind of stick what tells the server if the cover is on it or it's taken out. That it is. Yeah, so thanks for watching.